Yo, yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thank you for joining me. I'm RJ. I will bring you guys my top 5 games from E3 2015. There are some games that I'm really looking forward to. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed from it as a whole, especially from the Nintendo camp. That said, there's still 5 games that are going to be epic, some of which are coming out this year. I have to give an honorable mention to Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Halo 5 Guardians, and Horizon Zero Dawn. I thought those games looked amazing, but they do not make my top 5, especially Halo 5. I mean, that is coming out October of this year. Hell yeah, we'll be covering that in depth here at Trippy Commentaries. But without further ado, let's get into my top 5 games from E3 2015. Coming in at number 5 is the new Star Wars Battlefront. Battlefront 2 is one of my favorite online multiplayer games. It's been a while since a new entry in the series, but this version of Battlefront is coming out this year on the newest gen consoles. It should be amazing. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it puts you into these classic Star Wars battles. You can control all of the different vehicles. That TIE fighter there is controlled by someone just like yourself. You can take them out from the ground, get in a dogfight if you want. Hopefully the Jedis will return to this game. You can battle on Endor. There's going to be so much to do. Needless to say, this is going to be one of the best online multiplayer games for the Xbox One and PS4. This comes in at number 5. With this game being so epic, you can tell it's only going to get better as we make our way to my top game from E3 2015. Number 4 is Doom. This is one of my favorite game franchises. In fact, it's the very first FPS I ever played. Ever since the very first Doom, I really wanted to get even more scary. Doom 3 was pretty cool. They made it dark and had some demons pop out at you. But this version looks like they're going to bring us to a never-before-seen version of hell. It looks crazy, kind of scary. Hopefully it brings some thrill factor to the running gun formula that Doom has always brought. This looks to be the best upcoming FPS for this gen of consoles. Number 3 is South Park: The Fractured But Whole. It does have an interesting name, and I have to admit I've still yet to play South Park: The Stick of Truth. I heard that game was amazing. I did watch the playthrough on the Super Gaming Brothers channel, so if you guys have yet to check that game out, I'll put a link in the description so you can watch that. This game looks to be even better. Hopefully it's longer, more in-depth, and it could be one of the best RPGs despite its simple turn-based system. I like that a lot. If you haven't played or seen this game, it is like playing through a hilarious episode of South Park. I'm a big fan of the show, and I think that this game is going to be a great new RPG to sink my teeth into. Numero 2 is Super Mario Maker. This is a bit of a surprise pick for me. I saw it last year, I was very excited, but this year they've added a ton of new features to it. You can stack up enemies, of course switch it between different versions of the Mario franchise games, and I think that I'm going to put a ton of hours creating levels, trying to stump my friends, maybe even coming up with some impossible levels. This is one of those games I could see just playing forever. I love customizable map options in games, and in a Mario franchise, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I can build a Mario level even better than Shigeru Miyamoto. I'll finally have my chance. The number 1 game I'm looking forward to coming out of E3 2015 is Fallout 4. This game looks to be crazy. Fallout 3 was my favorite RPG of all time. Skyrim did top it, but for those of you who've played both those games, you know they're both made by Bethesda. They have a lot of things in common. So in a way, Fallout 4 will almost be a sequel to Skyrim, despite the fact that they're completely different settings. I think this is going to be the best Fallout game yet. It's going to have great graphics in the post-apocalyptic setting of Boston. So ugly, but at the same time, it's going to be so beautiful. Special shout out to the new Metal Gear Solid game coming out as well. I still do not have a PS4, but I think that might be the game that brings me over to that console. I'll have to get the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, as well as some new games coming out for PC. Let me know if there's any other games that were announced and shown off at E3 2015 that you're looking forward to that I didn't mention. This is going to be a great year for gaming. A new Halo and a new Fallout 4. Whew, I need a lot of time to play these games. Thanks again for joining up for our top 5 games from E3 2015. One last special shout out to the new Star Fox Zero. I've heard some people complain about it so far, but really I think it looks a lot like Star Fox from the Super Nintendo, with a little bit of Star Fox 64 mixed in. They have some ground vehicles that you can transform into at any moment. So hopefully that game will be good, despite people not really too optimistic. Thanks again, guys. I'll catch you for some more E3 2015 coverage. As always, stay trippy.